Ooh. One sec. Boom. Back at it. Now, a setup might be arriving immediately right here. So let me see this. Let me see. I have to do a quick bit of analysis. Oh, this is a 1 hour. Oh, no. 1 hour closing, no top wick. Yeah, I can't. No, that's ugly. That is not very nice. Unless I get a fucking big wick down, I'll look at a buy, but right now I can't. That 1 hour has such a small wick. I can see this right now flipping up, pushing a little bit, and then coming way back down. I'll be very surprised if this continues to take off right now. How's the 4 hour looking? 4 hours still open. I caught a pretty juicy trade pre-London as well. Yeah, I caught this move up, or half of it at least. Anyway, I'm going to do my top down. I'll start at the daily. Let me open Zoom up. Yeah, let's wait for a bit of a pullback. That 1 hour closing with no top wick is a bit sus. We'll give it a moment to breathe over here. Especially with London Open, some new volume coming in. 1 second. Check out this trade I caught pre-London show chart executions. That move up there. That's a good one. Very juicy. So let me just do this top down here. So on the daily, some support was created. We broke out of that support yesterday, came down today, pushing up towards all-time highs. Looks very bullish. The 4 hour body, the last 4 hour candle body got smaller, which would indicate a lack of volume, but this 4 hours opened up and just pushed. The 1 hour obviously broke out massively, but just closed with no top wick at a pretty key 1 hour rejection zone. Look what happened last time all the way back here when a 1 hour candle opened up here and closed with little top wick. Completely reversed back. And we're basically at the same spot. Not saying the same thing will happen, but there's definitely signs there. Could be beginning right now. The 30-minute shows a lack of volume. The candle body got smaller. And the 15 shows that a bit of support was created here. The next 15 broke out of that support. But then London, that 15 was also the 1 hour candle. London open as well with a new batch of volume coming in. So if this candle can reject down, I need it to reject down to at least here and then flip back. I'll look at taking a buy there. But I need a pretty big wick to show me that it doesn't really want to go back down. I'll have to wait and see. a lot of FOMO traders involved right now in buys, so should sweep a lot of stop losses. Yeah, you might be right for sure. Definitely. I would have FOMO, but luckily I caught that move. But yeah, I agree with that actually. But before, yeah, I'm going to need a decent wick here. That's not enough for me. Look at this as a perfect example as how the candle bodies are indication of volume. Look at the small body, bigger, 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 boom. It's like the candle bodies tell a big story. And what had happened here, how I caught this trade here, is this candle right here broke out of this support, closed above. The next one wicked right down because GBP news dropped, which wicked this down. I put my buy stop there because I said, you know what, if it's going to wick down that far and flip back up, the chances of it continuing are pretty freaking high, especially considering it broke out of this zone here. Had my buy stop there, it flipped back bullish and just pushed. I did get caught in a bit of shit for like 10 minutes and then it pushed. My account's up 1% now here on this 100k count. I'll show you over here. You can see up here, $500 on that trade and up 1%, which is pretty cool. So let's see. Yeah, nice. I like what I'm seeing here now. What is up, history? I'm bullish. I caught this move here on the way up and just letting it breathe for a second here. We've had London open. Let's let it breathe for a minute here and create a bit more support. And then hopefully we'll anticipate a continuation up. But if this candle here can close something like this and then wick up, I'll look for a buy. I'll look for a sell on the way back down. I'll take a sell right around there. If we can break this, if we can get a candle to break below this support here. But I need to wait for this closure here. Caught a trade yesterday on stream at the end of the stream and took it at break even. It was a really nicely managed position there. Has anyone caught a trade today? If I get a win, this light is going to be like this. That's when you know I've got a win. And if I take an L, the light goes like this. Bow, bow. But we won't see that light very much. It'll usually be like green. $10-20 pips is fucking beautiful. 10-20 pips is beautiful. I'll be happy with 10-20 pips every day. But yeah, we're at a very high rejection zone for the 1 hour. But I'm questioning. Look at this. I did say I wanted to see a decent wick. If I'm going to put a buy stop here, to be honest. but I'm going to do it relatively smaller position size. I did say this is what I wanted to see. Adrian Roman, I got 72 pips today. Holy shit, brother, that's amazing. Good on you. Congratulations. I am bullish, yeah. Yep, I'm with you. I'm just a bit concerned. There's a lot of 1 hour wicks and stuff here. I might even just move that buy stop up a little bit more. I think we'll break all-time highs. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I'm not opposed to that idea. I would not be surprised at all. At all. But I do... I don't know. I feel like we need to do at least one more pullback before it pushes again. I have a different forecast. If you look closely, the market has created a higher high and a higher low pattern. Oh, let me have a look in a sec here. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. All I know is we'll just react to what's happening and try and get our little piece of the pie along the way. Because remember, we don't need to catch the whole thing. We just need a little snippet of the move. Yeah, I got 5% left of this combine challenge, man. 5%. See if we can knock a bit more off it today. Sell for me at 2681, 2681. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna cancel my order here now, and anticipate sells as well if I get a closure below this region. I would honestly rather sells because I feel like we're going to need to have a little bit more of a pullback. But at the same time, who freaking knows? I'll have to wait. Let's have a look at Forex. By the way, my entry from yesterday went up 350 pips. Fuck. That's wild. So what did you take it at? Like how? You already took your position, closed your position before it did that 300 pip move. Man, the amount of times I've done that as well, it's just like, man, if I just held. So we've got 2 minutes before this 15 closes, and it should give us a better picture of what's going on. Depends on the news, yeah. What's news? Is there any news today? No. And then I think, do we have CPI tomorrow? Oh, core retail sales, unemployment claims tomorrow. Interesting. Who trades futures? Does is 20 mini lots equivalent to 2? I mean, 20 mini contracts equivalent to 2 normal size contracts. Still figuring this shit out on the way. Yeah, it shows you that your analysis was good. Yeah. 2682, 2682. Oh yeah, that's major support down there. Yeah. I'm looking at this support level now. I'm trying to see a break of this or not. So it looks like this 15 here isn't doing too much yet. I had a feeling it might consolidate for a little bit here just to kind of build up some momentum. And then a decision will be made soon whether it's going to break out either way. It's like, motherfucker, you can't stay up here forever. Like, at some point, we're going to get a break either way, right? And it's about kind of just being patient and capitalizing if we can. Forex. Yeah, thanks history. I have to do a bit more looking into it to understand it probably, I think. It's alright. So the 30 is still open, 15 is closed in this little range here. Nothing's happened just yet. I might as well just draw a couple of little lines here. So that's our resistance, and this is the support. That's what's going on. Don't be fooled by this shit. Like, of course it can leave, but we need a closure. Yeah, we have been moving sideways, but with that being said, it depends like what type of a trader you are, because this version of moving sideways is actually 700, 800 pips. You know what I mean? So within that 800 pip range of sideways movement, there's billions of opportunities to get our little piece of the pie. Let's see how this 15 can close. Yeah, the US election, that'll be interesting to see how that affects the market. And for all the crypto heads are waiting for that. I think the general consensus is if Trump gets elected, Bitcoin will go up. If he doesn't, it'll drop. But no one really knows, to be honest. That's why I never really dabbled in crypto, because it's always like, if this happens, this will happen, and that. It's like, bro, no one knows. We fucking really don't know. It's all speculation. Sell scalp. If I need to wait for this 15 to close, if this 15 can close basically exactly where it is, I'll be very interested in taking a sell. But I need a candle closure outside of this little zone here. That's what I'm waiting for. Might as well zoom freaking in, because that's all I'm interested in. This little zone. actually a little kid. Green for profits. $10 minutes for this closure here. It's like we're watching you, mofo. You have to break out one of these directions. But at the same time, if this were to just drop now without giving us a closure, then it wins. Hey Daniel, did you catch that leg up? Yes, Raphael, I actually did. I caught this move up here. Let me turn this on. Beautiful move on the way up. Yep, right here. Beautiful. I explained before, it was pretty textbook. This candle right here broke above this support zone here. See that? It broke above. The next candle wicked down. The reason it wicked down so far because there was GBP red folder news. And I said, man, if that wicks down that far, we've just broken out of the range here. If that can wick down that far and flip, the probability of it continuing up is so high because to the left was clean range. So I had a buy stop there. It flipped, pushed up, and fucking went. It was a pretty textbook breakout trade. So now we're up here and we're consolidating a little bit and just waiting for we're waiting for the chart to give us the thumbs up to take an entry. And the thumbs up is in the form of a candle closing outside of either one of these ranges. So we've got 8 minutes now before we get that confirmation. If this kind of just breaks back up into that range, the waiting game continues. But at some point, it needs to break out. It can't stay there forever. It's like we've got the, we've got the animal cornered. But this is a vicious... Yeah, I do think we're going to hit all-time highs, whether it happens in London or New York or at all, I don't know. But if it does, I do feel like it needs some sort of pullback one more time just to kind of get that momentum to continue up after that. But then again, like I was looking before, I was like, you'll notice at any time that we've broke all-time high, so like here, for instance, this was an all-time high. What happened? It just went. It was just like, see you later, I don't really care. It usually did that most of the time. So as much as I'm thinking, I feel like it needs another pullback, maybe it doesn't. It could just leave. Who knows? So we'll see what happens. Got 6 minutes before this candle closes. If it leaves without me, it is what it is. It'll set up another opportunity. But I need to stick to my rules, and my rules say I need to wait for candles to close for confirmation. $2682 down here. Yeah, that's like that would make the most sense if it came down, tested this range one more time, and then continued up. But Yeah, we'll see what it does. Not that it matters. Let me have a look at the 5 minute though. Interesting. This 5 minutes got 15 seconds before it closes. Let's see if it can close below this little region here. Yeah, pullbacks are primarily where I actually I find most of my entries, because what a pullback does is this. Let's say a pullback looks like this, comes down here, then the next candle creates a smaller body, which shows me, okay, we're getting to that pullback region, volume's dying, then the next candle creates a bullish engulfing candle, and I go, okay, now momentum's starting to switch. We've engulfed that previous small body bearish. We get a wick down, a continuation back up. I take the buy right there. That's one of my favorite entries on pullbacks, anticipating that continuation with the trend. Cool, it's kind of pulling back a bit here. Now for this candle right here, essentially if that closes, let's say it closes exactly where it is there, if the next one can come up and give me a bit of a wick and continue down, I'll take my entry right there. But I need that wick right there. You was a Raja Banks student. Raja Banks is definitely one of the first people that influenced me. You can tell by my breakout strategy, right? So yeah, I was definitely influenced by Raja a lot for this particular entry. Yeah, gotta love Raja. It's funny. When I first came into trading, Raja Banks's method was the strategy that I first adopted. Then I went around the world for a year and a half and did all this bullshit from 1 minute to swing trading to fucking indicators. And then 2 years later, I came back and landed on the same strategy that I started with. Obviously, I've improved it and implemented some other entry models and stuff, but yeah, so funny. So the big question is, can this candle break out of that zone here? Right now, it looks like it wants to reject back up into that zone. So I am a fan of impulse entry. Oh, yes and no. I am a fan of impulse entries to a degree, but the conditions have to be right. The conditions have to be really right. I personally feel that waiting for closure is a good thing. 100%, man. Because if you don't wait for a candle closure, this happens. Look, if I didn't wait for candles to close, I would have just taken a sell there, and now I just got stopped out. Right? It doesn't make sense to not. I go, oh shit, look at this, guys. It broke this wick here. I'm taking a sell right here. Look at this momentum. It's going down. See you later. Tagged out. So I learned the hard way. I need to wait for candles to close. If I want to really be successful with this, I need to wait for candles to close like that. So right now I had so many times that I entered early and it hit my stop loss. Oh man, I feel ya. And then that's where that's how you develop as a trader. You just, all these pain points, you go, oh, let me just fix that. Let me patch it up. How do I minimize that happening again? I wait for candles to close. And That's what we just saved ourselves a loss right there. It's rejected back up into that zone, and the waiting game continues. We haven't broken out yet. So let's have a look in the 30-minute. This is a 30-minute closure as well. Very interesting here. Something like this, I may be interested in an impulse buy if it breaks this high. I may be interested in an impulse buy. I just went on a big rant about waiting for candles to close, but there are instances in which nah, I wouldn't. I won't. I'll wait. We need a closure. But that's FOMO. You only enter because you don't want to miss out. Yeah, exactly. And that's why I have another thing, like a rule such as I only take 1 to 2 trades a day. If I know I only take like 1 trade a day and I wait for a really quality setup, and then I don't get that setup for the day, like it's like, oh man, I didn't get the right, structure to take my entry. I feel a bit better. Like I can go to sleep not too bad because I'm like, oh man, it was just 1 trade. Right? If I have like a plan where I'm like, man, I'll take like 10 trades a day and I don't get any entries, I'm gonna be like, fucking hell, what's going on? But if I know it's just 1, that was like yesterday. I took 1 trade, it was a break even, and then all right, sweet, see you tomorrow. So right now we still have the animal caged in this region here. Backs against the wall, and we're looking for any signs of weakness of which way it wants to run. What's this hour looking like? To be brutally honest, I feel like we may get an hour support form here and may not break out of this zone until this hour's basically closes how it is. But I don't predict, I just react. See how this is pushing down right here? I personally think, I don't like to predict, but I personally think from what I understand about market structure is the probability of this continuing down and breaking past these wicks and going further down, all the way back down, is so low. There is nothing that has indicated in terms of market structure that this should do that. But yeah, I just thought that's an interesting thing. Like, it can obviously happen, but I don't want to get faked out here. Just skip through the time frames, make sure there's nothing I'm missing. It's not really a big, like, 4-hour rejection zone. It is a pretty decent 1-hour rejection zone. Yeah, man, moves like this. Moves like this and setups like this don't come around every day. I should have gone heavier on that, to be honest. That was like textbook. There's absolutely everything right with that. Textbook. BBO, Drizzy. Man, look at the news that hit GBP, JPY. That is 150 pips. The first 1 minute candle dropped like 100. Wow. Five minutes for this 15 closure. Okay. Could be interested. Alright, looking somewhat juicy for sells if it doesn't leave without us. 2 minutes for a closure. I feel we'll have to wait for the 4 hour to close. 4 hours still got 2 hours. Nah, the 4 hours okay. Because it's still got time to come down and then the 4 hour to go back up again. What's the 4x? How until 4x? 4 hour closes. 1 hour and a bit. I'm from Queensland, Brisbane, Australia. Adrian. What about yourself? Whereabouts are you from? Alright, I like what I'm seeing here. If it can close somewhat like this, wick up, and then continue down, I'll take a sell. I need a bit of a wick, and then a continuation. I'll take a sell around there somewhere. Probably at the break of that wick, to be honest. Unless it rejects up like this with small body, I don't like that. Me no like that. Yeah, no, it's not it. A lot of rejections here, eh? It doesn't want to go down. Pull back. I feel like now that it's created a high on the 4 hour, it will pull back. Yeah, maybe. Or it'll just fucking rocket through, who knows. We're getting a lot of rejections here. If this flips, I might be interested in an impulse buy over here, to be honest, you guys. I might be interested in impulse buy. Let me use my brain. If this can wick down one more time and then flip up, I'll take an impulse buy. Other than that, I want to see this, and I'll be very confident. If I see something like, if I just see a small body green candle now flip like that, fuck man, I'll take a massive buy position right there. But I'm also thinking if it wicks down here one more time and shows me one more time, not too far about there, shows me one more time it doesn't want to be there, I'll take an impulse buy there, but I need a solid wick for that. What's a 30-minute look like? I've got to be patient. I might miss a buy here, to be honest, but I just have to wait. I don't look for sell because we are in an uptrend. Yeah, my sell concept was based on the idea that charts... You know, even on uptrends, they pull back, right? They pull back. So this is me anticipating a small pullback for the continuation. That's all that was. So we'll have to wait and see. It's looking like there's weakness in cells in the bearish. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait, I think. Unless, like I said, unless I get a bit of a wick here and I'll take an impulse buy around there. But Right now, I'm going to have to wait for this 15 to close, I believe. Unless it still wants to go down and just retest one more time. Because my idea behind that would literally just be catch 15 pips up to this resistance here and then move to break even and let runners run. But so far, no one has, no side has shown their cards yet, so we're still waiting. Damn, I'm tempted to take a buy here in a sec. See my idea, I'd be triggered in right now, trying to catch it up to here. Let's just take a mental trade. My stop would be like down here. Gold has gone up 2.57% since last week. Shit, that's wild. And almost 30% in a year. Fuck. Damn, imagine a year ago just putting a long position on. So let's see how this 15 can close. If, like I said, if this 15 right here can close like that, I'll be in a buy, definitely. Perfect scenario is another, give me a bit more of a wick just to show me that it doesn't want to be down there one more time. S&P 500, yeah, S&P is constantly moving up, right? Crazy. That's why it's a good long-term investment. The S&P shows consistent gains. Damn, bro. Like I said, I wanted to take a light position there at the break of that. The signs were all there. Yeah, I've got to work on those trades. I'm still not super confident with the impulse buys like that. That's all right. Gonna move this down slightly. Let's my zone here. Oh, interesting. Well, lucky I wasn't in impulse buys. I'm still interested in buys if I can get this closure somewhat like this. It's moving very aggressively. There's big jolts. A lot of volume right now. Lots of volume. So I've got 5 minutes before this 15 closes. That's going to tell us everything. Shit, is it 1 hour close? Yeah, I got a 1 hour closure as well coming up here. I had a feeling, I said that before if you remember. I have a feeling this 1 hour is just going to close like this in this range. Create a bit of 1 hour support here. Interesting. Very interesting. Bro, honestly, if this candle closes like this, next one wicks down, we are off to the moon, I reckon. That's if it closes green. 2.5 minutes. All right, the last minute of this 15. This is looking juicy. I'll need some sort of wick when this one closes though. I need some sort of wick. If it doesn't give me much of a wick in the first minute, I'll put a buy stop there. Yeah, because if it can stay put for a minute and then take off, I'll do it. I'll answer that in a sec, Muzz. I want to pay attention to this real quick. Yeah, Muzz. Alright, I'm going to put a buy stop around here. I'm not going to go super heavy. But, I'm not going to go super heavy, and I'll see how this one reacts, because it's not the best. It is true, like what you said, Muzz, like this range, because I know obviously for it to, when it gets to this range, this zone right here, it's obviously going to have a bit of issues getting past that. But my trade theory is like this is a good onion, what's called an onion setup for me. So it's a very clean reversal setup. If this can flip back bullish, based on like how we're moving at the moment, we're close to all-time highs of volume in the market. We're in London Open. I believe there's going to be enough volume to push through, but there's only one way to find out, I guess, and that's by losing money. Brian, is this futures? It is futures, Brian. I just switched to futures a week or so ago, so yeah. I'm still relatively new to futures as well. I keep switching back between futures and Forex because I'm used to Forex. the way it is retesting could mean that we'll either see strong pullback gold. Yeah, let's see what happens here. Like, this is just, it's showing me all the signs of a continuation up in terms of market structure, but we'll just see. I'll be the test. I'll be the test dummy. Nah, it ticks a lot of my boxes. There's a couple of small things, but overall it ticks a lot of my boxes. So if I get stopped out, it's no biggie. I've lowered the lot size just in case. But I like it. I think it's a good little setup. I just would like a bit more range until we hit this resistance, but that's all right. You think I can apply it in Forex? Apply what, sorry? It's all the same shit, Brian, because I switched from Forex to futures, and it's just the same. The market's the same. It's a little bit different in terms of the way it ticks, but you get used to it pretty quick. And the 4-hour close is an hour apart. But I only switched because I'm from Australia, and FTMO changed the leverage amount that Australian traders can use on their prop challenges. So I was like, man, I can't even risk 1% anymore. So I had no choice but to switch to futures. But I wanted to do it anyway for a while. So I'm trading on a 100k account here. Currently at 1% on this account. So hoping to hit the target of 6 in the challenge phase, my dude. Now this candle right here, if this breaks its own low here, I'll cancel my order. It's just a bit, it's dabbling around there too much. But if it flips here now, I'm going to bring my buy stop down a little bit. Because if it flips from here now, we've had that many rejections, I'll be a lot more confident that it's going to continue up, at least up till here. Adrian, you make your analysis on the futures chart or on the normal one? I do my analysis on futures chart now. Yeah, I just do it all on futures. All on futures. I always just start with the daily. When I jump on these streams, I start with the daily, 4-hour, 1 hour, and just work my way back. So, and then I'm just sitting here on the 15 right now. So like I said, if this flips, I'll be a bit more confident now. But if it breaks its own low, I'll cancel my order and potentially wait for a closure down here and look for sells. Pleasure is mine, brother. Pleasure is mine. All right, I'm going to cancel this order and see how this pans out here. See how this pans out. We'll see if it can flip from here. If it can flip from here, I'll analyze and make a decision, but it's not looking as good. I'm looking for buyers from 2669. Where the hell's 266? Oh, 266. That's way down. Is that futures or Forex? Because I think the numbers are different. Yeah, I don't know. What's up with mine? 2669 is like literally all the way down here. So yeah, the same game plan applies. We still haven't broken out this region. I was potentially looking for an internal trade, right? So a trade within the range, but it looks like that's kind of canceled out now. So I'm back to my same premise, which is looking for a breakout trade. The reason why I was more confident in an internal trade like this within this range here is because it's clean. There's clean range to the left hand side. If it was messy like it is now, I'll no longer look for a trade within this range. I'm back to just looking for breakouts. That's probably Forex. Yeah, it might be Forex. So look at this. We've come up on the 1 hour. We've created a 1 hour support candle here with a bit of like a big rejection as well. Oh, let's see what's going on over here. I'm going to put my buy stop back in. I'm going to put my buy stop back in right there. And potentially get triggered in. Like that. Alright. It's a relatively risky one, so my lot size is a bit smaller here. But let's see how we go. And I still don't know how to take partials on futures. I tried to do it on my last trade. But I couldn't figure it out. So I'm going to put my stop below the current candle wick. If it breaks below that, then bro, we're not going up. Well, at least not now. Does anyone trade futures? Does anyone know how to take partials? Because I'll look to do it if it reverses as well. I'll show you something over here. I'll minimize this screen and I think it's like changes contract to like 10 and click sell. Take partials by sell market or sell limit. All right, so I would click sell here to take partials, right? Sweet. Very nice. Bro, I'm about to piss my pants. Don't fucking hit my stop loss. I'll be back in a sec. All right, 3.5 minutes of this candle here. I'll probably look at cutting half the position down here or some shit. But yeah, this is like one of my textbook trades. The only difference is the range is small before resistance. That's all. So I've got 1 minute before this one closes. Domingo Bonella. I rewatched your live since I missed it. First time watching here. If Kamala becomes prez, she will run the US to its knees. Capital should be pouring into Bitcoin. Yeah, interesting. Who knows? Who knows? I'll be brutally honest. I'm not a Bitcoin person or a crypto person, so I don't know. But it's good to have a crypto head here. Tell us all the shit. So this is looking ugly, to say the least. This is looking ugly. I'll close this in a sec if this flips bearish. Yeah, I closed at a break even. I don't like that this 15 closed doji like that, and on Forex it closed small body bearish. Don't like that at all. It's alright, I tried. I'll wait for another setup. Back to the waiting for it to break out. Bitcoin is guaranteed to give you a better life every 4 years due to the halving events. Interesting. I'm excited and happy for what's to come. Yeah, okay. I've got a Bitcoin advocate, alright. Yeah, I believe you. So the reason I closed this trade, I entered the trade anticipating this to actually be a bigger body, right? Since I didn't get that, this indicates somewhat low volume. I don't want to be stuck in this shit for another hour, so I'll just wait. Took it a break even, sweet. looks fucking good on the 30. If this range was just a bit bigger, I'd be all over it. Oops. Bro, do you know how it's a fucking whole other skill set to be able to take trades at break even? Because you know when you're in a trade and it isn't quite going your way, you've got hope. You still hope. Oh man, I think it's going to go my way. And while you're thinking and waiting and hoping, it starts turning against you. Yo, just found your page. Oh, African kid. Thank you for being here, brother. Love ya, love ya. Just waiting for a breakout here. Raphael, looks like higher highs are coming. Yeah, man, I'm pretty optimistic on that as well. But let's take it one piece at a time and see if we can get a little breakout of this zone here. How's Forex looking? Same. To me, it looks like price created a lower high. It can't have created a lower high because this is the new high. This is the new high, so it's created a higher high. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, potentially another higher low coming. Then whew. But fuck me, this is looking juicy for this is exactly what I look for a I'm thinking about re-entering, to be honest. Thinking about re-entering. Nah, the range is too small, unfortunately. Nah, I'll re-enter. If this doesn't break its own 30 low and flips, I'll re-enter up here. Oh, you meant a higher high, not a higher low. Yeah, nice. I'm going to put another buy stop order in here because it just looks too good for me on the 30. It looks too good for me on the 30. The 15 has like 1,000 rejections. I'll play with fire a little bit. It's obviously a bit risky because there's resistance just there, but we'll see. But I'll cancel it if it doesn't flip within the next 5 minutes. I'll cancel the order. Check that's the 50% part of those two big green bars to your left. Usually price pulled back either 75 or 50%. Yeah, that's if we break out of this zone. I'm anticipating a continuation because it has to break out one way or the other, right? And I'm somewhat anticipating there being so much bullish volume that instead of pulling back, it's actually just consolidating like it is here with the push up. We're in London Open now. We've got a lot of volume in the market. So I'm basically just anticipating that continuation. I just got tagged in again there. So let me have a look over here. Is there any, what's to the left? I could anticipate something like this if it does continue up. How many pips away is that? Yeah, it's not too far. Yeah, trading should be changed to waiting 100%. That's half the battle. That's most of the battle. Just having the patience to wait. 100%. %90 of the time I've lost trades is impatience. FOMO. Oh, it's moving. I need to jump in. So I'm giving my trade a second chance here. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. I know I did my best. Patience. You very clever. It's true, but man, it's fucking true. Yeah, it's true. We all started with FOMO. I used to think there was always opportunities and just executed, learn the hard way. Yep. How's that in trading? Most of the lessons we learn, unfortunately, are learned the hard way. But as long as they're learnt, that's all that matters. That's why I've always said, like, or not always, but I say on the stream and stuff, is like, if you're in the first year of trading and you don't have maybe the financial, but you want to do like prop firms, just do the cheapest one. Get the cheapest challenge so you can stumble your way through it and learn along the way, because you're gonna make mistakes. So another part of my little theory here is if we break past this, we should get a really nice strong push. Oh, it's only it's 2.5 minutes for this 30 to close. Okay. Yeah, I really want a decent push here. I want a bit bigger of a body on the 30 here for a closure. If not, I might have to look at a second break-even trade or a loss. I look at it as a tuition payment. Oh, yeah, that's a good way to look at it. Yeah. Yep, 100%. 100%. A minute and a half here for this 30. Again, I was anticipating a bit more volume than this, so I've got a minute and a half. You get a lot of kind of volume in that last minute of a 30 closure a lot of the time, so we'll see what happens. But it's not looking too good. No, I'm based in Queensland in Australia. You're in New York. Oh, it's 4:30. Holy shit. Bro, why don't you just trade the New York sesh? That's wild. Dedication. Next 30 minutes should fly. Muzz, I love the enthusiasm. I fucking hope so. Because I'm gonna buy. Oh, shit, the bed. Shit, the actual bed for me. Alright, there's that closure there. Not too mad at it. Obviously, I wanted a bit more than that. I wanted a bit more volume. Break them wicks, mofo. Break them wicks. Oh, there we go. Now let's see if we can break out of this zone here. I don't like that we didn't create a bottom wick over here. I don't really like that. But I just need to accept the risk. I took the trade. I put it on, so let's just wait it out, I guess. Wait it out. I have to mentally prepare to know that this could come back down and either create a bottom wick or just take me out completely. If I mentally am aware of that, it takes a bit of the burden of the mental strain that it can cause. .30 a.m. It's crazy. Bro, I used to get up at 12 a.m. and trade that New York Stock Exchange open. So it tapped into that resistance there and had a bit of a reaction off it. A pretty strong reaction, sorry. London supposedly has the most volume. Oh, no, New York has the most volume. I only trade London because for some reason I'm always waking up at 2:30 a.m. Okay. Well, if you're already waking up and stuff. But yeah, London's definitely got good volume for sure. But New York, it's just got the fucking crazy massive candles, man. Crazy massive candles in New York. I actually find it quite, like, I haven't mastered New York, to be honest. Not that I need to, but when I backtest on a simulator and I go to the New York session, I'm like, I find it quite difficult because it leaves such big wicks both angles. Let's see if we can break past this resistance, because it's going to do a big push, and I'll probably just click X out of my order because it'll probably give a big push and then like create some sort of resistance back, or come back down a little bit. But let's just see. Let's see. What's the 1 hour look like? Cool. 1 hour looks pretty cool. Oh, there it goes. What's it look like on Forex? It's still not past them wicks yet. Every part of my body is going, just close. But that's fear. That is fear taking over. Push, little bro, push. I'm gonna move to break even. I'm gonna move to break even over here. That is what I'm going to do. Does gold move more good on the New York sesh? Depends what type of trader you are. It just has more volume. Like, volume will push the candles massively. Like, you'll get big long candles. That's all. So, but again, it depends what type of trader you are, I guess. Yes, psychology is definitely the battle. Definitely. So we've tapped into that resistance, obviously had, of course, a big reaction off it. I'm happy to get stopped out here, to be honest. It's no big deal. It's at break even. And that's the price that I pay by entering so close to a strong resistance level. I knew that as well. But I just tried to take a bit of a shot, you know. My theory was essentially, if I can basically enter the trade down here, you know, I'm a bit of a step ahead of the game, because this is where I would put my stop loss, but now that's my break even. Yeah, it's definitely a lesson. It's a lesson if you make it a lesson, I believe. Because, you know, there's a tendency to kind of be like, fuck, got stopped out, and just like, you don't want to think about it because it kind of hurts. It's like pain associated with it. And that's where journaling comes in, because you're like, nah, I got to journal, I got to face the pain and then reflect on why that was a loss. Reflect on why that was a loss. So what's this 30 doing? Nice. Oh. What are you going to do, gold? Brother. Now here's the interesting thing. If this does, I'm playing hypotheticals here, and if it doesn't, just quickly tap me out while I'm talking. If this does close here, outside of this range, I'll look to add to this position. If I get a wick down, I'll look to add right there if I get this formation. Because that was my whole trade thesis of what I was looking for in the first place. I'm not going to let the fear that I'm already in a trade hold me back from executing on what I was planning to do anyway. But yeah, you can see there's a big tussle of buyers and sellers in terms of breaking past this, you know, this high level here. This is a 5 minute closed outside of that range. Oh, I could get stopped out here at break even. Yep. There's a break even right there. Nice. I 2 break evens and 1 win for the day. I'm still up $450 for the day. I might call that a day for the stream at least. I'm still going to wait for a breakout on either of these sessions, but my brain's a bit fried from sitting in front of the screen. 2 break evens. Could have took partials there maybe. Where did I enter about there? Yeah, that's only like 12 pips. No, that's alright. A couple break evens and 1 win for the day. Like I said, I'll still wait for a breakout here. Maybe I'll fucking wait. This candle's got 4 minutes. Let's just see what happens. Let's see what happens in 4 minutes. Let's see what happens in 4 minutes. Don't you just love that, hey? How like just comes down. Let me just tap into your stop loss there, and then I'll head back up. Don't mind me. Yeah, let's just wait. I'm chill. I'm very chill. I'm just waiting now. Oh, thanks for the follow, Domingo. Appreciate it, brother. On stream every London session. Every London session. If I'm not on stream one day, something drastic has happened. So like I said, I'm waiting for this. I'm just waiting for this closure here. If we can get a nice closure above this zone. My only reservation is the fact that... Oh no, that's not a big range. That's all good. Yeah. If it does close and go up, yeah, it's all good. But yeah, that's 2 break evens. 2 break evens, man, that are potentially avoided losses. I'm preserving capital. How important is it to preserve capital? Just as important as actually building capital. Ooh, depends where you live, Domingo. Depends where you live. They're actually quite harmless though. The particular ones that people can find in like houses, people that live in like bush areas. They're called huntsmans. They're pretty harmless. Yeah, I'm a bit sad I got stopped out there. I got stopped out by like a pip. The only thing I don't like about trading for this long is I've used a fair bit of mental capacity, taken 3 trades today. It's quite exhausting. It's quite like mentally taxing being in trades. Nah, they're chill. You will never even see them. I think Australia overseas has like a weird reputation of being kind of how it's not really. It's just like America. I was in America for 6 months not that long ago. It's just the same. You guys have quite a lot of shit. Squirrels. There's fucking squirrels everywhere. So if this doesn't break above this zone here, I'm not interested just yet. I need a break above this zone. We've got 20 seconds for this closure. Five, 4, 3. No, I'm not interested just yet. I'm not interested. What? But see, this is what fucks me. In Forex, it did close above. Alright, I might be interested. I think I'm interested, yeah. That fucking does my head in. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So I need a bit of a wick here. I need a wick and then I'll take a buy. Let me watch on Forex, if Forex can give us a wick. I don't like how different it looks on Forex. Like even that current 15 has like a small wick, but on futures has a big wick. Alright, I'll put a buy stop up here. Above these wicks. It's different, I get that, but it's also the same type shit, like. And I've always traded on Forex, so like a pip, a small little movement within a pip is so much more intricate and gives you so much more like micro information than a tick, because futures moves in ticks. That's a big part of, that's another reason I'm not a huge fan of futures. But yeah, it's looking super bullish. Candle bodies are getting bigger. A lot of rejection down there. is definitely looking bullish, I believe. Yeah, for sure, Domingo. That's what I'm just kind of in the habit of, is just switching between them, for sure. Amrit Lal, I have no idea what's happening. You are currently on the moon. Right now, you are on the moon. And that is what is happening. No, we're on gold, brother. We're on gold. We are on gold. And waiting for... I've got a buy stop in here. If this moves up, I'm tagged in. What are you using? Yeah, this is a 100K Topstep combine prop account. So if this moves up one more tick, I'm in. Oh no, some shit. Bro. Oh fuck. Amrit just rocks up saying he has no idea what's going on. Like, with us or with you? Like, what do you mean? I like this. Again, the more that it wicks down, the more confirmation it is for me when it does flip that there's going to be confidence in that flip and that continuation. Oh, you don't know much about day trading. Oh, okay. Oh, man, where do I even start? If you're interested in learning about day trading, I would suggest you do this, right? I'm going to type it in right here for you. Baby Pips. Oh, I just got a notification autofill. Go to babypips.com and go learn Forex and start learning. It's a free online thing. Oh, shit, son. Look at this, lads. Look at this. Man, could you imagine if I didn't get tapped out of my other little position as well? How annoying is that? So, what am I going to do here? Let's have a look. What's to the left? What is to the left? Sorry, I'm just focused on what's going on over here. All right, I'm taking it in second. I'm out. That'll do me. Bro, I'm sure it's gonna leave. I'm sure it's gonna go further. That was just too aggressive. Like, if it goes up that quick, what's to say it can't just come back down that quick? And I don't know if it will. But I'll take what I just got there. That's a fucking pretty decent move. What was that? It's probably going to keep going, like, let's be honest, but yeah, I'll take that. 17 pips. 17 pips. All right, I'm up 700 for the day. I've taken 4 trades today. Hang on a sec. Wait, let me do this real quick. Amrit, you wanted to learn about Forex? This is what it's all about. Flashing lights in the background. 4 trades, 2 W's and 2 break-evens. Bro, could you imagine if my other order was still in there as well? I was meant to add to it like I did just then, but it tapped me out by 1 fucking pip. Anyway, yeah, bro, I'm acting so fucking emotional right now. Like, you know, you're not meant to get too hyped on wins or losses. But you seen that? I went to babypips.com. I was like, oh yeah, I heard the order got triggered just then. Came back and it was up here. Amrit, yeah, look into babypips.com. Do their free course. When I first learned about trading, I did their entire preschool course. I'm pretty sure it's called preschool. But good shit. Got a couple good trades there, and 2 good trades and 2 break-evens. Can't complain about that. Cannot complain about that. So I'm gonna do a bit of journaling now. I've got some trades to journal here, and make a few shorts, and come back tomorrow. Thank you guys for joining the stream today, and jump back on tomorrow. Wait, you guys, you need to join my Discord in the chat so we can talk shit on Discord and then, you know, make money. Anyway, all right. Love yous all. I'm going to head off now and be back tomorrow.